We're live, baby. Man, I stayed up late last night. I was trying to go to bed. I played Warzone. Trying to go to bed. This chess tournament started at 3 a.m. So, guys, I think we covered this from about 3 to 6:30 a.m. And I could only do 6 rounds, guys. Because I would have been here till like 11 or something. And I would have no sleep. It would have completely destroyed me. Sonny says, bye. Sonny, thanks for coming in. Kenny LaRose says, hey, guys. It's technically Detox Thursday, guys. So I did wear the coat. But I want to see what's going on with the tournament. CJ Reed says, Happy New Year, chillers, with the 50 Facebook Gaming Stars. Thank you, man. Wait, let me see. I go to watch. Go to World Blitz Championship. Let's go to results. Oh, Hikaru Nakamura is leading by a point, folks. Let me go ahead and jack the board up like we like to do. Wait for it. Wait for it. Right here. There we go. The board has been officially jacked up. Hikaru Nakamura with 10 points. Geary has 9. Geary's killing it, guys. Magnus has 9. Dubov and Report. And this guy, Martirosian, I'll have 9. It's crazy. Guys, this is a huge tournament. Do we know how many people are in this tournament? But this is what, like 21 rounds? 21 round Swiss. 176 players. And Hikaru Nakamura still happens to be at the top. That's insane to me. You would think one of these 2700s be having, you know, when you stick 23 of them in there, or 12 or whatever, 15, you know, 50, 26, 50s and above, you would think one of them's going to have a good day. No, there's no good days. You don't get to be ahead of Nakamura. Now, 12 rounds gone. I think there's 21 total. So a lot of stuff can happen. Go on a little losing streak. Hans is doing absolutely abysmal. Hans just is not at the same level, guys. Or he can be, but then sometimes maybe just doesn't have the ability to maintain. Let's see. I think. Let me see. We left at round 6. Yeah. Naka destroyed Fabi. Next round, he had to play the guy who was in first place with Magnus. We should take a quick look, guys. Let's take a quick look. How Hikaru beat this guy. They were both at like probably... Well, no. This guy was like 7-0 or something. 6-0. Like Magnus was. 7-0. Probably 7-0. And Hikaru Nakamura just beats him. Take a quick look at this. This is 3 minutes with, I think, a 2-second increment. Am I right? Okay. 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 I mean, what? We have an imbalance. We have an open file. I don't know, man. Yeah, computer says it's equal, right? Okay, centralize the queen, bring the knight, solidify the center, weaken your king, says Nakamura with the G5 maneuver. Okay. He wants to come in, he wants to make a progress. The old triple, what Hikaru Nakamura refers to as the triple stack, folks. Right, here we go. E5. Yeah, keeping the knight out of D5. I guess I would too. He lets it come anyway. You don't play C6 here, man. Okay, now everything's under control. Everything's protected. And Hikaru is trying to attack the opponent's king. Jack, getting some spatcha. You know, we'd like to talk here at Charlie Starter Game. We'd like to talk about the spatulas. Right? Jay Cook, how you doing, dude? CJ, thank you for the 50, man. You guys are absolutely amazing. So, Naka's winning this tournament, man. And we're going to, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see exactly what's going on here. Let me crash that. Okay, we're gonna continue on. Let me see. Okay, queen e6. That was the king. How does he win this? Look at the quad stack, folks. Can you even do that? Is that even legit quad stacking? Charlie, how we doing, man? Dave Matthews, we're doing great, man. I wanted to stay up. I did the first 6 rounds of this tournament, guys. It started at 3 a.m. and around 6:30 in the morning, I'm like, I got to go to sleep. So I had to leave y'all. Kyle Garrettson says, hey, bro. So this is one of the key games after we left that pushed Hikaru. Look at that. He says no. He says no. Was he went on time or something? Oh, the king, he lets the queen in, guys. So does he. And so I guess he lost on time? Did he lose on time, guys? Queen c6, O1, Y. Is it because it just takes? He gets this one with check. Oh, this is pinned. So this is a maybe Grandmaster right here. And then that's not the move. So what's the move? Rook takes f3. And it's mate in 9. This is stupid. King e6. Okay, and there's no more checks. And now he's double attacking this, and he's going to win a rook. Wow. He can't any... Well, problem is he has to do something, right? So let's say he comes here. And then he wins a rook. Bing. Oh, he takes with check. Yeah. Nakamura just completely crushed him. Okay, guys. There is another notable game. Because Nakamura did play Magnus Carlsen. And let's get to watch. Let's get to Video World Blitz. Amigo. Oh, Dave Matthews called me Amigo. I just saw Charlie. How you doing? How are you, Amigo? Is what you said. That's awesome. Dude, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. It's Detox Thursday. We're relaxing from a big tournament yesterday. I did a big Warzone stream after that. And then I stayed up till 6:30 in the morning watching this tournament right here. Okay, results. So Nakamura beat that guy. He beat Fabiano. We saw that game. Then he beat this Yangi guy who was who was in first place with Magnus. He gave up a draw against Magnus Carlsen. Gave up a draw against Dubov. Gave up a draw against Duda, Camptown Races. He takes a win against this Mortarosian guy, and he takes a win against Fedosif. So we want to see the Magnus draw. Let's see if these guys agreed to a cheesy little draw, if this was a hard fought fight. That's what we're looking at, Daniel. We're on a same page, brother. Okay. We have D4 on the board. Jackery Taylor, what's up, dude? We're just gonna look at the Nakamura Carlsen game from this morning. Wyatt Odom, what's up, guys? I think a lot of you guys are getting notifications right now. Welcome to the stream. If you're new to the stream, my name's Charlie. I play guitar, I play chess. We are looking at the games that I had to sleep through. I stayed up till 6:30 a.m., guys. It's the best I could do. Then I was passing out. Okay, there we go. This is Nakamura playing white versus Magnus. Okay, e6. Okay, yeah. Knight of 3 is at the anti-Nimzo. d5, bishop d2. Okay, knight c3. Okay, so it's a little bit more of a Queen's Gambit decline 3 knights is what they call this. Okay, okay. Black takes the isolated pawn. And this is like, let's trade stuff and make a draw. This, I'm sure, is a known draw line, guys. There's no way Magnus is taking this isolated pawn and can't castle. It's not that big of a deal, though. It's a big whoop, guys. It's a big whoop. Because there's no real threats toward his king. Okay. Yeah, this is Doro, guys. Is Doro? They just played a draw. They may have agreed to it. Well, yeah, whoa, though. You know, their game ended early. A lot of the games would go another 3+ minutes. So maybe they prearranged the draw like the Geary draw, or well, I say that, I'm assuming, or maybe they just went friendly on each other. You know what I'm saying? But there was not a lot happening there, guys. And with these opposite colored bishops, okay, Nakamura has the 2 pawn islands. Count the pawn islands. That's 1 island and 2 islands, whereas Magnus has 3. Problem is, this pawn can't be attacked by the bishop, man. You know what I'm saying? Change these for knights, and you might just have to say that white's better because his pawns are better. You know what I mean? Just change pieces and draw. Yeah, exactly, man. Yep, that's what they did, Daniel. Now, there's, I think, another game here. Watch. No, not the women's. Not that I don't care about the women, but it's not what I'm watching. World Blitz Chess Championship. Results. After his draw with Magnus Carlsen, he drew Dubov. He drew Duda. I don't need to see those draws. I want to see these wins. I want to see this win against Matirosian. Detox Thursday means no coffee. We're detoxing from a huge, stressful chess tournament yesterday. Dude, you absolutely love Steam Rock. Jay Williams, you came in at the perfect time, my friend. Okay, so let's flip the board. Let's get our hero, Hikaru Nakamura. Let's check out this game. We're going to check out a couple games, and we're going to play some Blitz, guys, because it's in the spirit. It's in the spirit of Blitz. We might go look at Hans's situation, too. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, e6, bing, bing, g6, got you. This chess. 97 c5. Okay, he brings the rook first. Hey! Okay. Yep. It's like the only idea, guys. It's the only idea in the position. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit awkward, but and Nakamura's going to win this game. Okay, probably because he has him down. Nakamura has him 2-1 on the clock. Nakamura has 2 minutes and 4 seconds, whereas his esteemed grandmaster Tirosian, hope I said that right, has 58 seconds. So Nakamura has more than twice as much time in a pretty equal in equal position, equal pawns. Nothing stands out. So, well, okay, the C square stands out. But, what does it do? Well, a knight on this square does a few things. What it does is, the big one is it covers this D8 square. So, this rook can't be here, but the rook can probably just come up here. So, it's not so, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what Nakamura does. Okay, he decides to keep it on E5 for now. Oh, the other knight blocks. Okay, this guy's got his knights. Okay. Okay, hits it again. I feel like I saw this game, but I didn't. I was sleeping. Wait for it. Okay, let's go to the clocks. This guy's got 9 seconds. Nakamura has 27. How's it going? Dude, how things going for you, Stagner? Yeah, hopefully I was okay in Buffalo. Exactly. White Odom says, play queen pawns opening accelerated lens system. No mistakes, no blunders, no miss wins first ever. Oh, you played a queen's pawn opening accelerated lens system. No mistakes, no blunders, no miss wins first ever. Wyatt Odom, that's huge, man. And if you can do it once, you can do it again. It's probably a sign of things to come. Of your level of chess is getting better. So good job. What do you do when they do the Indian against your London? I get crushed. Let's look at it. We'll look at it after this. Okay, we just got to see how Oh, the e4 square. Okay. Okay, now he's double on the 7th, folks. FIDE Master David Bassett did tell us when you can take the 7th, take the 7th, man. I said like almost all the time. It's the best movies. Like he's like, yeah. Like in other words, you got to be careful you're not losing something, guys. You know what I'm saying. You can't give up too much. But it's a really big deal. It's a really big deal to get a rook on the 7th, and it's a really big deal to double on the 7th. It gives you almost so often it gives you a draw in hand where you can just like check if you need to. Or you can like check and it becomes this way, check. You have there's all kinds of ways to threaten checkmates. It's just nasty. There should be a book. I guarantee there's chapters on the 7th rank. See, there you go. There's a pawn. Check. Here comes a knight. Threat is knight takes check and rook here mate. Oh, and by the way, he lost on time. So, sub cheers, Aaron Kloon. How you doing, Aaron? Okay, we saw this game. There is one more game we want to see is Nakamura's 12th round game. And then we're going to look at the Indian system against the London. The Nandal. The Nandal. Okay. I don't know how to say it. I'm trying to say London backwards. Right here. Results. And this win against Fedosiv, guys. Fedosiv's no joke. Let's check out the rating. Yeah, he's 2688. It's crazy to me that Hans is rated higher than Fedosiv, guys. It's just crazy. One thing Hans probably didn't do a ton of in this tournament is get a whole bunch of respect. He was kind of, lackluster. But this is speed chess. But this is probably going to be the future, guys. Rapid and Blitz. Magnus was talking about it. Sadly, we always kind of hold in esteem slow classical chess. And like all this stuff is kind of a joke. And it kind of is. Until it's not. And it becomes the new norm. And then you've got your players like Gukesh who are like on this meteoric rise in classical chess. They aren't really good at speed chess. Not really good at rapid. They have been trained and geared and practiced in 4-hour games. And to become world champion. And now we're going to see many hundreds of thousands of dollars in online tournaments for speed chess and rapid chess. Kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Kind of like you wore the wrong clothes to the party. You know what I mean? Only it's your whole life. Okay, we have a bishop's opening, folks. D4. Oh, D3. Come on. It's like he slipped. It's like he was like, he wanted to play the Urasov Gambit, guys. He wanted to play D4, but he didn't. It's okay. I'm not mad at Naka. Okay. F4 is a move. Nakamura doesn't play that. I think Nakamura is going to play the knight. The very famous maneuver knight F3. Plays knight C3. Love it. Does he not have, he doesn't have knight G5 because he hasn't played this move yet. That's why knight C3 is cool. Okay. Bishop comes back. D6. Now, knight F3, H3, or LG5. H3! Guys, I do this H3 maneuver sometimes. Okay, queen comes to centralize and try and break in the center. Black is ready to castle. White is not. And now the queen is on this on this file. Okay, Nakamura says let's clog her up a bit. Maybe look at F4. Okay, this is definitely an A3 or A4 maneuver. You don't want him to get this in, folks. So, well, actually, he can't right now. He would just take. So he doesn't do it. Okay, he's looking at the F5 square, folks. Okay, now he plays it. Okay, queen F3, right? I don't know, man. I'm just looking at what. Are there any freaking pawn breaks here? And I'm thinking your White's pawn breaks are F4 or knight E2, C3, D4. Castles. Okay. E3. Here we go. The bishop. You set up a battery, guys, just in case, the white queen or the white king get over here and, yeah. No, I'm making a joke. This bishop sucks. This one hasn't moved yet. If I were Nakamura, I would move a piece that hasn't moved yet. Because this guy just moved this one twice. right? So, or maybe 3 times. 1, 2. Did it go loop-de-loo? Here we go loop-de-loo on Saturday night. Hey, what's up, Courtney Reed? How you doing, baby? Baby, I'm gonna miss you so much because I'm not gonna see you for like so long. It's like a very long time, many hours, guys, until I get to see Courtney again. I love you, baby. And thanks for the 200 stars. You didn't have to do that. I have to be careful, guys, because I just had a hot dog. Just had a hot dog. Hot dogs are not good. The hot dog was actually really good. It was onion, tomato, Kraft single, half a Kraft single, brown mustard. It's freaking awesome. Courtney says, long time. Oh, baby, I love you. How are you doing? How's the kitty? Now, Nakamura wins this game. Computer likes white a little bit. Why does computer like white, guys? Just look at the position and say why. Let's say who's better. Well, the computer just told us white's better. But ask yourself why. Give me some reasons why. I'll tell you guys exactly the reasons why. The pawns are equal. Not a pawn has been traded yet. Bishop pair, guys. It matters. This bishop. Piece coordination. The back rank. The back row is free. The rooks can see each other. King safety. This king is in the back. This king hasn't even castled yet. It takes a lot of moves to get in the same position. He's like a couple moves behind. This knight on the rim is a big dim. Everybody's fine over here. Love you. I love you too, Courtney. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. Thank you for the 200 stars. You didn't have to do that. It's Detox Thursday. Technically, even though it's not in the title, I am wearing the Detox coat. She sends you stars. Is that almost like paying yourself? Exactly. Courtney says, we don't share money for the most part. LOL, sometimes he buys me a steak. It's true. No way, man. She wanted to go to a concert tomorrow night, and she bought the tickets, man. We got date night tomorrow night, guys. I got a feeling it's going to cost me a steak, though. I got dinner tonight, okay, baby? You sweet, sweet, sweet woman. And I will see you much, much later. The reason we're joking about much, much later is because she usually shows up here around 8 o'clock. And she has to work at 9. No, she shows up around 7:30. And she works from like 9 to 1. And if I say like, okay, baby, I'll see you see you in a little bit, it makes it sound like she has to go to work right now. You know what I mean? So I'm making it sound like she doesn't have to go to work for a very, very, very long time, so she can enjoy the next few hours. Queen takes queen, create an isolated pawn, a doubled pawn. This is definitely an idea, but this double pawn. It's not the end of the world. It's very difficult to attack, right? What I don't like about it is it comes out of the center. And then black has 2 center pawns, and black has all these options of pushing, right? So, but white has it's white's move. So white can just trade queens or back the queen up. He backs the queen up, so he couldn't do it. He couldn't. It was not black's move. Good call though, Jeff. The best. Yep. You got it, man. Okay, so then Nakamura. Okay, this move. Queen G3. Computer likes A4, Queen G3, and Knight E2. I don't understand why. Maybe not bring a rook and then push. Right, but. I would recommend to our lower rated players, develop your rooks. Feeding Master David Bassett gives us free chess freaking lessons here, guys. And at least they're free pointers for sure, right? He's gives us free lessons, gives us free pointers. And he said, you're not done developing until you develop your rooks. I'm on Hikaru. And I'm not even making fun of it, because I'm saying Hikaru can break the rule. He's Hikaru. And we want to be good, we could bring our rooks to the middle of the board and then break in the center. Right? Because then we're done developing. So that is recommended. In other words, do as I say, not as Nakamura does. Okay. Rook E1. Okay, he brings it now. Okay, bring the other rook. Doesn't bring it. He sacrifices, folks, and it's all based on the X-ray attack on the rook on A8. You absolutely love to see it, folks. Nakamura says, "What's up, Fedasiv?" Look at this. The best move is actually is E5. It likes E5 better, but it's based on the same thing. This is what the computer says: E5, D5, Bishop E5, hitting the queen. Wait. Takes. There is a rook back here, folks. Okay, so he's not, he's just getting knight c7 defending, right? And then just king f1. Woo, that's a cool move, guys. It's like, we can all learn from this, right? You want to play rook here because it comes for free. It comes with tempo. It comes on the queen. Well, you can't. So what if you just do this first and threaten it? Okay, so that was the idea. So maybe it's not... this is actually what Nakamura plays. The guy takes e5, d e5. Take the rook. ed4. Take the knight. Queen b6. Trade. Nakamura says, Nakamura says, I have the rook. I have opposite color bishops, which favor the attacker, and better pawn structure. Hey, William Hunt, thanks for liking the share. El Marty, Thomas Beach, and Scottish 2K16. Thank you guys for all the likes. It really helps the stream. Thank you guys. And Courtney Reed with the 200 stars, and CJ Reed, the Reed family. Actually, they're different Reeds, but thank you, CJ, for the 50. Thank you guys, man. Okay, so just keeping the queens on. And he simply resigns. A4. Just come back. Knight D6. Just bring a rook. Hey, I found rook D1, guys. And then you know, moves like this are gonna happen. King H7. Queen D5. As promised by Charlie Sardo Gaming. Bishop F6. Oop. It's a defender, guys. Uh-oh. Anyway, even though it's not check anymore. What's wrong with... Oh, the knight falls. Ooh, you can't take because the knight falls, guys. Brutality at its best. G6. Okay. He beat Fedo C very well. Now, one of us, CJ, had an idea. We want to go to... Do we go to Opening Explorer? Or do I just do it from the main analysis? It would be like how would it even start? Like the starting position to this London. Let me see London. Okay. But you're saying if G6, right? You're saying like this? Was that the question? You're saying that when black does the Indian, this is what you're talking about? G6, Bishop G7? Is this the idea? And you have problems with white? Because we can just kind of go over some games and kind of look. The number one move in this position is just continue at knight c3, Bishop G7, E3, very London, castles. Bishop E2, is that very London? C5 is a move. Knight E5, we know how this works. Yeah, the Indian crushes my London. You're talking about this one. Okay, well, and so one thing that they do is they do play C5 to attack your center. And after C5 comes Knight C6. These are the common ideas for Black. As a matter of fact, Black plays Knight C6. Okay, let's just play the top move and look around. Just castles. Top move is CD4, ED4. Okay. Queen B6. Because this bishop is abandoned. Is it Queen C1? This is actually a move too. But number one move is Knight C6, Queen C6, Bishop B5, Queen B6, threatening this and this. A4. Oh, is it because if he pushes, then we push? Push, you get this. And the pin is gone. You're not getting this pawn. I got all the space. I got rook stuff. Okay. So, coming back. A4. And it's like, isn't in these main moves, in the main line, nothing really is happening too much, man. You know what I mean? He's, what has White been doing? White developed his bishop. He brought his knight to E5. Brought his bishop to the more aggressive square with tempo. Threat. He's making threats, so we just answer the threat with this cool move. That's something to remember. Don McMahon says, my dog Zacchaeus likes to stream too. Well, he likes sitting on my lap while I watch. Zacchaeus, welcome to the stream. Thank you for sharing your Don McMahon with us. He's a good human. He's a good chess player. He's a nice addition to the stream. Yeah, man. Okay. We need to warm this up. And, you know, we can go back and, like, look at, like, another line. Like not the main line. Let's see if there's any other good split-offs. Yeah, this one's not bad. Well, these are split-offs for Black, though. White's moves are almost all the same. Yeah, 95. That's a London-y kind of move. That's a move you're going to play. Taking here, I don't like. Why would you trade a wing pawn for a center pawn? I'm trying to find an improvement. Castles. I mean, what's better than castles? So, it just doesn't seem to be that much of a stressful thing, man. Here the key, because this is falling under pressure. Taking, I guess, is the move, and then just maybe kind of remember that that maneuver could come in handy. And then this is a cool thing to remember too. Is Queen B6 threatening A6? You just push. And if he is dumb, you just push again, and it solves all this stuff. But are you putting your pieces on the right squares? You playing this knight C3 thing? Or are you playing C3? CJ. Curious while I pour my coffee. It's getting hot in here, folks. No reason. Okay, there's slight reason. Slight reason is I'm wearing a freaking coat in the house. You know, another thing you can do, CJ. Just go watch some YouTube videos on the London. It won't hurt to see the other lines, but when Black plays G6, Bishop G7, this Indian style you're talking about, believe me, they're going to cover that move. You could even kind of skip forward the video until you see this pawn move forward on the little skippy screen guy thing. What do they call that? The editor, the preview, right? And then watch it. As a matter of fact, CJ Reed, here's what I would do. I'd pull up a video on the London, I would do exactly what I just said. I would just skip, drag until I see this pawn move forward. Then I'll watch that segment. And then I would close that video and I would watch another one. I would watch Gotham Chess do it. I would watch freaking Amon Hamilton do it. I would watch Eric Rosen do it. I would watch 4 different people explain. Just look at the YouTube video and just keep skipping till you see this pawn move, and then you know they're going to be showing that line. And watch 4 different people explain, show you lines for that, and you will have a better understanding of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Gotham Chess says I'm supposed to abandon the London, then do a Queen's Gambit, but I get lost. Oh, I see. Like early on. Here you're supposed to play this. Is that right? It's weird because 1,536 players play Knight C3. And 13 players turn into Queen's Gambit. Is it this exact position? I would imagine it would be. Right? So this is a London. G6. Number 1 move is Knight C3. That's his recommendation, I guess. But, okay, so you can take that as a recommendation. I think there might be some confusion there, though. I'm not sure. I would just go look, man. I would just go watch a bunch of other grandmasters or very strong players. Wow. Oh, it's because we're on an analysis board. Okay, if I go back to play, this board will get back to, we'll be back in shape. There we go. Get a second opinion, man. You know, you go to the doctor, you don't like what he says, what do? You go to another doctor. Right? Your B2 pawn gets in trouble a lot. Yeah, you know, we just showed a way to solve that with knight takes knight, bishop B5. If you have to, you can always play queen C1. Right? Can't you play queen C1? Okay, folks, let us get into a 3-minute mode. Yeah, but no, that's the scam. The scam is go watch go. Okay, here. We'll do this right now. Interesting. I'm taking it though. You know why? Okay. Now, I can't do this yet. I can do this. 95. I'm playing B5. I'm giving up the bishop. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and play A3. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, whoa. Oh no. Okay. 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 We can't get this up. We dropped a pawn. It's a blitz game, guys. We have space on the queen side. We've completely screwed this up. We dropped a pawn. Doesn't do anything. He couldn't. He just came back for no reason. I would love him to come back here. You know, I'll just move. I'll just move. Yeah. Oh, now he's on this. Cool. Come here for free. Do I lose anything? I don't know. He might defend. Then we might attack. I think he pushes is better for us. Dude, look at that. Yeah. Thought so. Okay. Do we come here? This seems like no... Oh, I think this is the move. Now he'll probably play E4. We gotta go. We gotta go. I mean D5, 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 D5. Okay, yep. He wants to keep moving the knight. I come here, it doesn't work. The knight comes. Bishop happens. Come on. You were taught not to do this, buddy. This knight needs to go. He needs to go anyway. So like, I'm gonna let him have it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jordan Carker, AJ Serio, Duncan Rhodes, Phil Raymond, and William Klingman. Thank you for the likes. It really helps the stream. Right. You bloody well, right. Get there. Now he wants to kick me. Because he's like, I want to play Queen C2. Ooh. You guys like that move? Quick and easy. Hopper can come back. Maybe create a battery of his own. Okay. It's unprotected. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Now I can't play E5. Whoa. He might push. And then push. Okay. Okay. He could have possibly pinned my queen. It doesn't work. Gotta do this. Guys, I'm gonna lose on time. Likes all every day. AJ, thanks, man. I get the hopper, guys. I have a chance to make a... Oh no! I dropped a pawn. I didn't think that was going to happen, guys. That's bad. I blundered hard. I blundered so hard. No. I lose. I'm going to raise time. He has enough time. Oh, man. That was an interesting game. One thing we can do, CJ, just for fun, is come back here and just look at the opening. Just look at the opening maneuvers, and see what I could have played better. Maybe see what plans to play, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing in that malarkey. Okay. Number one move is C5. That's what I played. Castles, dude. C4 is not the move. Only one fool played it. I played it because I knew he wanted his bishop on D3. Develop your pieces in castle. Best move here is knight C6. Okay, there's one game here. Let's see what the, yeah, I don't need to go any farther. Wow, I can't believe you made it for Detox Thursday after super late night. You are a beast. Bill Stevens, man, you know what I did? I was going to put something on the TV, man, and I went in there, and I'm telling you, there's a weird feeling. It's like, it's this freaking twilight. Is it twilight? Is that in the morning? It's this feeling that I get when the sun's coming up, man. And I've been up here, you're a little bit exhausted, you know, a little bit loopy, because you just been up for too long. And the bed just feels so good. And I actually posted on the page, I might not make it back for Detox Thursday because I did not want to set an alarm. I figured I wasn't going to sleep for 8 hours. It was like about 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, I would have to sleep for 8 hours to miss Detox Thursday. 7.5 hours, 8 hours. I figured that wasn't going to happen. But I whatever. And I just laid down. And I woke up. And the bed felt so good when I woke up. I slept like a rock. Oh, man. And I finally looked at my clock and it said 12:30. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, what's that? 5.5 hours. Get up, throw some coffee on. It just felt so good to get. It felt really good to get exhausted. It's kind of like, smoke a little bit of weed and then like intentionally before you eat ice cream, because the ice cream tastes better. It just does, right? Well, what about like staying up and making yourself really, really tired. So when you lay down in the bed, it just feels like one of the greatest things you've ever felt in your life. That's the feeling I get when I lay down when the sun's coming up, when I'm just beat. So I had a good sleep, man. I had a good sleep. I had a couple hot dogs for breakfast / lunch. And we made it for Detox Thursday, man. Feels good. Nakamura's winning the tournament by 1 point. He has 10 out of 12. Problem is, it's a 21-round tournament. It's an insanely long tournament, guys. And a lot of stuff can happen. So I would rather Nakamura be winning the tournament, leading at this point. But with Magnus, Gary, freaking Dubov, I think, all these guys, or is it Duda? All these guys right on his freaking heels. 11 more rounds, a lot of stuff can happen. Bielski says, Charlie, what's happening, my brother? How's everyone doing today? We're doing great. Harrison Linton says, did you put mustard and tomato sauce on the dogs? I put brown mustard, and I had the ketchup out. I took the ketchup out, I shook it up, and I literally went like this. No. Put it back. It was 2 hot dogs. 2 buns, two hot dogs. I took a Kraft single, cut it, I ripped it in half and laid it on the bread and put that burning hot dog on top of that cheese, right? That cheap food type product that resembles cheese that doesn't melt or have a dairy in it. Yeah, that Kraft singles. I think it does have dairy, but you know what I'm saying. And then I had onion and I cut up some tomato. And I thought, you know what? I ate yesterday with just a brown mustard. Maybe I'll throw some ketchup on it. And I couldn't pull the trigger, man. I'm like, nope. Stuck the ketchup back in the fridge. Mustard and onion on a hot dog is just a special flavor. It's like it's just good. Kind of like a kraut dog. Der Wiener Schnitzel, anyone? Der Wiener Schnitzel? I used to have these Der Wiener Schnitzels. The building was like 90% roof. You could see it from a mile away. It was a big red roof. It's like a lean-to, like a A-frame, right? And they're kraut dogs, man. Dude, they were good. They're good. Kraut and yellow mustard. They're just so good. So okay, maybe sometimes a bun will get a little bit wet, right? This is a cost for the pungency of the kraut. So good. Timothy Pume says air fryer will change your life. Makes even the most modest food taste like it's wearing a tuxedo. Timothy, Courtney has one. I did get Courtney. I got Courtney a lot of stuff, guys. It's not nice because, although it is nice because she doesn't like. We don't live together, and she doesn't spend her time in the kitchen cooking for me. Although she does, but it's not her job. She has her own house. I have my own house. So because of this, buying her an air fryer is not like buying your wife a mop. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different, right? But I bought her an air fryer. I bought her a pressure cooker. Or what do you call it? Instapot. I bought her a nice set of kitchen knives. So sharp. So nice. I bought her some pretty cool stuff like that. And she just got herself a Keurig and also a mint green toaster that kind of matches Keurig. Courtney has the style Courtney has is amazing. Ketchup belongs nowhere near a hot dog. You know what, man? David, I got you, but when you're just straight condiment nuts on a hot dog, like what do they call that dog? Is it a New York dog or is it a California dog? Probably a California dog. What's it? But they have one with they have one at All American. At Sonic, right? They have sliced tomatoes, not even diced, sliced tomatoes, mustard, ketchup. They put like all your, if it's okay. I understand what you're saying. I really need ketchup on my burgers. The burger is just a vehicle to get the ketchup into my mouth. But I know what you're saying. I'm just saying sometimes it's okay to slather that sucker down with whatever you got. Steve L. Stevens says, I don't do late night sessions much anymore, but this pianist really needed a session tonight. So after a long day working at the building, I'm here at the old studio, and this pianist is playing Bach. Not very well, but she's a super tall Russian woman, and she's terrifying, and I have to take whatever she plays. and do my best to make her sound amazing. And she wants me to do it as fast as I can. And I feel like if I don't do it fast enough, she'll beat me up. So here I sit. Love it. What a great story, man. Dude, good to have some work, man. Good to have some work. That is funny, though, but it's like she needs it. What? You know, you're not telling us her name or anything. You're not getting too personal. Why would a pianist need to record themselves playing Bach tonight? I don't get it. Definitely the mustard onion kraut dog is superior. Yeah, 1000%. So the Roomba was a bad idea, says Timothy Puem. The Roomba. Oh yeah, Roomba. Yeah, Roomba. No Roomba. Best hot dog I ever had was best hot dog I ever had, says Timothy Puem, is at Azores at 3 a.m. Azores, is that just like a gas station? JF, the best is I'm having a hot dog right now. Good. I replaced the sausage with French fries. It's so good. Oh man. Nail King says hi, bro. Nail, how you doing, man? Timothy Pume says dog, big bun, cabbage, potato, sticks, ketchup, mustard, mayo, hot sauce. Yeah, you guys are crazy, man. You guys know how to make the hot dogs, folks. But chat was the same people that tried to tell me that you could successfully boil a steak. Okay, guys, here we go. CJ. .96 instead of pushing, but it's a slightly different position, but can he push? That's a blunder. I think he pushes. Oh, I got lucky. Do I win a pawn? Okay, now I can take this one. And I think I should. Wait. Yeah, I think I should because it's a bishop. Takes. Do we go for it? It's a pawn! I like that move. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, no! Is blunder. No. Guys, this was such a bad move. Okay. We gotta play with the pair, folks. We got a huge pair. Wow. I'm gonna resign. Oh, man. Okay. We did good. That opening was well planned. I got stupid, and I guarantee the move was just like bring a see, watch. Wait. Here. Knight c6. Breaks. CD4 was the right move. CD4. Now it wants knight d4 is best. But takes. Bishop takes. Knight takes was best. Knight takes. Queen. Okay, queen takes. Oh, because queen does hit this. And the bishop. Oh, queen takes. This is a much better move. Because this is under attack. This is not protected. Queen f3. Take. Takes. And takes. We're d1, probably e6, b6. Okay, keeping the note out. And yeah, we're just better, man. Timothy Poom, follow Portuguese. That's cool. 2 lunches in a row. Yeah, CJ, huh? Quiche Lorraine with dressed salad and a baked potato today for me. A little butter, grated cheddar on the potato. Dave Joyce. Jay Williams says, sous vide is more pressure cooking than boiling, but it's delicious steak. Bill Stevens says, I would never tell names, but she's not a great pianist, but she knows that if she can get close, I can work magic and make her sound great. And I guess she's trying to get a recording out to send to people for New Year or something. Oh, that's nice, right? Yeah. She would just practice her, so I'm not forced to basically lie on her behalf. So you literally move notes and stuff. 9 islands in the mid. Move notes. Probably more for timing than anything else. Do you literally take a note from one spot and put it where she missed one? You doing that too? That's a lot. That's a lot of work. And like you say, because when you say like lying, don't get me wrong. I've done it before, more often on bass tracks than anything else, because I am not a professional bass player. I'm not even a great guitar player, okay? But, and I'm definitely not a studio musician. But when I'm recording guitar, I'm recording myself. It's like my personality, and so that's what it is. But my bass, there'll be some hits that are way too hard. There'll be some hits that I miss. There'll be some hits that I'm mashing down on that freaking string so hard to make it out of tune. Because I'm not a bass player. And so I'll go back and I'll just like delete that one note, and I'll just grab a good one from somewhere else, or one I rushed too bad that sounds really bad, you know. I'll move it, line it up the kick drum, you know what I'm saying? I used to do that a lot. That was just, I want to call it tweaking, but I wasn't on drugs. It was just fun. Trying to make my music sound better, you know. But when you say, you know, lying on someone else's behalf, that's pretty much it. You know that the guy who mixed, which guitar solo is it? It might be Go Your Own Way. It might be Go Your Own Way. On Rumors. And he said that there was like 2 or 3 solos. And he said he comped the solos when freaking Lindsey Buckingham wasn't even there to orchestrate this himself. Imagine this. It's in Behind the Glass, the book. And I believe it's in Behind the Glass. And he said he came in and he said, here I am basically playing his guitar solo for him. Because I'm picking this lick from this comp. Because what the guitar player will do is he'll play the guitar solo like he might play it twice. Totally different, just ad-libbing, play different stuff. And then, you know, they might play it 3 or 4 times. And then you just keep the one you like. Or you might take the first half of one and the first half of, or in the second half of another one to make a better product, right? Well, they had like 2 or 3, I think 3 solos, and he was mixing in and out. He'd go solo number 1, he liked the opening lick. Solo number 3, he liked the next lick. Solo number 2, he liked the next lick. And he made it one cohesive killer guitar solo himself, and he's a freaking engineer, guys. Lindsey came in, he's played it for me. He's like, oh yeah, that's great, man. Next song, like Lindsey was fine. Lindsey freaking Buckingham. Lindsey freaking control everything. Everything's perfect. One of the greatest guitar players ever. Great songwriter too. Lindsey was like, he didn't give a crap that the guy comped his solo. He didn't have to. I would have thought Lindsey would have been like, yeah, let's go ahead and just pull everything back down. Let's just go. Let me hear the first solo one time all the way through, and let's just go from there. And you would think he would have spent 3 days mixing it himself. In my humble opinion, right? He didn't. Bill Stevens says, oh, absolutely. Wish I could send you a before and after. It's pretty miraculous what I'm able to do for her. I'm so glad I learned how to read music in school so I can read the score and make her sound like an amazing pianist. It's time. It's notes. It's everything. Right. Hey, Bill Stevens, I got... You've already thought about this, and it's probably not possible. Bill Stevens says, dude, you're describing my life right now. That's what I do for a living. Comping solos, comping vocals, comping everything. And oftentimes they don't even realize how much work I did to make them sound great. I know, but you know what? When they get a killer, they walk out of there with a killer CD, or we don't burn CDs anymore, right? You probably give them a thumb drive or drag it onto their phone, email it to them. when they walk out of there with a killer product, show it to their friends want to come record there because they're like, wow, he made you sound really good. They'll be like, they're like, yeah, I just heard this guy, Bill Stevens' studio. He made John Bob sound great, and that guy sucks. He's all, imagine how he's gonna make me sound. Nathan Tyler Watson, man, thank you, dude. They're fixing to drop, folks. So, what you can't like, we have to play our. What are we on, a grand piano? We can't play on a. We can't play on a nice weighted digital keyboard with the MIDI out, because that would be real easy to fix the problems. You know what I mean? You might be able to talk her into it. The sampled grand piano is going to sound better than. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you've got it. Maybe you've got the piano. Maybe you've got the piano. You know, I have no idea what it takes to maintain a high-level recording piano, but I'm thinking, how often do you tune it? Once a month? Once every time before a big recording? I don't know. I don't know how that works. But digital, man, right? But but you know this already. But I'm saying like, oh, I don't really, you know, I'm not the professional engineer, but I would look at that and go, I would think the way to do that would be make her play on a freaking, get a nice digital controller, a nice, was it 88 keys? I don't even know how many. 88? I kind of know. It's probably 88, right? The nice weighted keys feels like a piano. Say, close your eyes, feels just like a piano. Play it here. Put the killer samples on it, and then you could edit. It would be so much easier to edit the MIDI dots, especially if you got good at it. I have a Steinway and a Bosendorfer, and they come here to use my super high-end pianos. Okay, so it's a that's like it's a niche thing. It's a matter of quality. We do not use digital keyboards. If not, oh, you can use digital keyboards. You can use the keyboard keytar, or whatever it's called, right? If that's what's right. But when we record pianos, we use high quality pianos. We get the right sound. I love that. Do you have like special mics? Use ribbon mics for a piano. I think piano, you gotta use a ribbon mic, right, guys? Guys, now I'm like talking. We should just do a home, home. This isn't home. I'm talking home recording studio, but I'm talking with a professional studio guy. Stuff is so interesting to me. I've never owned a ribbon mic. I hear they're very, what's the word? Fragile. Like you got to take care of them. You don't want to drop them around. Large diaphragm mics like this one right here. This is actually a tank, but I don't want to bump it. I don't want to slap it. You don't want to drop it on the floor. It could break. I think ribbon mics are worse, right? And I think ribbon mics are also more susceptible to weather and temperature changes. Bill Stevens says, dude, I have a ribbon on the piano right now, 2 condensers and 1 ribbon. Charlie Sardo Gaming knows all about studio recording, folks. You guys didn't know that about me, huh? I can jam, guys. I can jam. Now, what I won't do with Bill Stevens is tell him like what he's doing wrong, because I know that he's the professional. But I could jam a little bit. We could talk about stuff. I could talk about music and say, yeah, one time I saw this, or why do you do it like that? And I can learn, and we understand that which we make dialogue about, right? Definitely never use phantom power on a ribbon mic. You'll blow it up. Really? So ribbon mics don't use phantom power. I didn't know that. So wow. So that's why they have phantom power per channel, and not probably cheaper mixing boards like the ones I would have, like the Alesis. Was that it? I love that board. It was a cool little board. I wish you could have seen the board that my dad had. It was I think it was TIAC. It was big, man. He'll remember the ins and outs. He had a 16-track 2-inch tape with a big old freaking board, man. Big old board. What does the leaderboard look like at the tournament? We'll look at it right now. I use phantom power of the opera. William Wilburn. Okay, guys. Let us get back to some semblance. Well, I mean, we could keep talking about this, but I'm going to start adding it because I love talking about this stuff. We're going to get some semblance of chess results going right here. And Kara Nakamura is leading the tournament with 10 points. In a close second at 9 points, we have 5 players. Anish Giri, who did very well in the Rapid tournament. Magnus Carlsen, 9 points. Daniel Dubov, 9 points. Richard Rapport, 9 points. And this guy, Martiroshian Hike, and he's the guy that Nakamura beat in the 11th round. In the 12th round, at 8.5, we have Fedosiv. In the 12th round, Nakamura beat Fedosiv, knocking him down to 8.5. William Woodward says sometimes if you know what you're doing, you can use Phantom Menace power, but most people don't like it. I love that. Nakamura is leading the tournament. How do chess and music coincide? Ever try playing the squares to openings as chords? I'm not a music guy. Ever try playing the squares to openings as chords? I'm not a music guy. You know, there's a thing called like open tunings, guys. Basically, what you do in open tuning is I can tune when you strum a guitar wide open without making a chord. It doesn't sound pleasant to the ear because it's not tuned to an actual chord. Okay, so you have to put your fingers on the strings and that moves some of the notes around and it makes a chord. Well, you can just tune the guitar and take your hand off and strum it, and it will make a chord. I'm going to show you. I'm not gonna tune it. I'm not gonna. But here's the point. I'm going to give you examples. So listen. Doesn't sound good, right? But listen to this. It's a little bit out of tune. That's a G chord. Well, I can just take this note and I can tune it up to that note. And this string right here, I can tune it up to this note. This string here, tune it up to this note. And then you get, except you get it by doing this. No hand. Hey, Ma, look, no hands. And it would have a beautiful chord. Now check this out. This is the nut, okay? This is the nut of the guitar, okay? That basically is where these strings are making their note. And then when you put it right here, when you make a note here, that's just like moving the nut up. So what they do is you can take a slide guitar. You see them take the slides. I don't want to use this as a slide, but you can do like this. If you do the open tuning, let's do it, guys. Watch. Oh God, no way! I'm not doing it. I'm not bringing that all the way up to G. But here's the point. You can do it. You can have. You could just hit the guitar and it will be a chord. And if you put all your fingers across right here, it makes another chord. And so it's very, very easy to make music with open tuning. Okay. Perfect example of no wrong notes is the Fisher-Price Little Yellow Piano. I think it's tuned in C. And if I'm playing in C, F, and G like La Bamba, right? You take that little yellow freaking Fisher-Price piano and you hit, doesn't matter, you hit the blue note, the red note, you can just play, you'll never hit a wrong note. You could play piano solo. True, my 2-year-old did it. She did a great job. I played, she played, we jammed, it was killer. Okay, after all that, now you got your music lesson. We could maybe tune the chess squares to a chord. And then we could play openings and be able to hear them. Bill Stevens. Took me a long time to get there, but I had to let them understand that you can actually be in a situation, in other words, if you know the notes, there's no wrong notes. But what if you have a piano and you took all of the wrong notes out to where you can't hit a wrong note, right? And I think they already have software, I think, that they can do that anyway. But what if we assigned the squares on the chessboard like whatever key? We need a professional musician like Bill Stevens to tell us which key we'd probably use. I would imagine it might be C, but I don't know. And then we would tune, and so when I play E4, it'd make a noise. And depending on what black plays, it would make a note. And they would be different. There'd be different songs. And you could have an orchestra playing in the background, right? Bill could handle that. And then you'd be able to hear the openings. And you know what I bet a blind person could do? Memorize the openings. by sound. You probably could too. I think it'd be easier for a blind person. Have you seen the Danny Gadden Austin City Limits where he plays slide guitar with the beer bottle and the beer foams all over the guitar? He just keeps crushing. Danny Gadden was like a absolute musical genius. He ended up not making it, guys. I think he might have taken his own life early, and like the tortured soul type. But he was like his nickname was the Humbler, guys. Would you like your nickname to be the Humbler? All the other guitar players call you the Humbler because when they see you play, they're like, geez, I'm never going to be able to do that. Or like, wow, I'm trying to play cool, but I can't do as cool as he does. Or wow, I'm trying to be creative, but listen, look how creative. Or like, wow, it's like he's playing a whole other instrument. That's kind of how Danny Gadden played. I thought he's a little sloppy too, but it's like, that's like saying Gordon Ramsay, made you wait, 2 minutes too long between the first and the second course. You know what I'm saying? Before he brought you the best food you ever ate in your life. I'm complaining, right? But he was doing so much. It's like, what do you expect? He probably could have never played the way he played if he would have played perfect. Oh yeah, you can design a program using PD that can design a patch that could do exactly what you're saying. Dude, that sounds awesome. I use my house key a lot. William Wilburn is in the conversation. I love that, William. Did you ever see the guy who made music using birds on a power line as if they were the musical notes? Using the birds on a power line. David Hume, no, I didn't see that. Warren Wright with the follow. I'll tell you, the ideas like this, guys, it's probably already been done. Because a lot of musicians are chess players. A lot of chess players are mathematicians. A lot of musicians are mathematicians. These are things that go together a lot of times in certain ways where the same kind of people kind of feel will come up with the same stuff. Okay, that being said, this has already been done, guys. The chess thing's already been done. Rafael Rivera. For instance, I had an original idea, Bill Stevens. But there's nothing new under the sun. Someone had already done it. But my idea was to record a song, all the music for the song, sing the song, then play it backwards 1,000 times and learn it backwards, and then put this track backwards and sing it backwards, and then turn it forwards again and and get the effect of me singing it backwards, but then turning it forwards. And it's like, I think it was my brother. My brother was like, the film artist, the stop motion claymation, professional author and movie producer guy. He said, "Oh, you mean like blah 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 band?" He named some artist. I think some girl that already does it. This was freaking 30 years ago when I had this idea. 30 years ago, I thought about this. I feel like the Vienna would sound good on guitar, says Timothy. Chad Milliner says, hey, I played this one. Is this one you can make multiple pieces? Hey, I played this one. Is this one you can make multiple pieces? Chad Milliner, I'm not sure what that means. Clarify. Bill Stevens says PD or Max MSP, either one of those programs could design a patch you are describing. I'm very well educated in both programs and could easily create a patch, and the modern chessboards have sensors under the square, so it would be easy, right, to trigger the patch, creative sounds. You're right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I wonder how, well, like I said, I'm not going to do that. Stuff like that takes passion to do all that work. And I'm not like a experimental scientist kind of guy that wants to do a ton of work just to see some idea to fruition that would be kind of cool, and then be okay. I'm done. Welcome to it. 400 hours of my life is gone. But it was good. Look, man. Yeah, listen to that Sicilian. Sounds pretty good, right? I guess it would be cool to document the process for content, but not the kind of content I want to make. I just, if no one's ever done that before and someone did do it and they got them the idea from me and they got 8 million views on their YouTube video, Because ideas mean nothing unless you do something with them. Right? Yes. Backwards. The one I played looked like this, and you can make like other pieces queens. Yeah, this is chess. Yeah, this is chess, Chad. This is chess. And when the pawns get all the way to the come on. When the pawns get to the other end of the board, like this, if I get this pawn all the way up here, all the way to the end, I can turn it into a queen if I want to, right? That is chess. Like, you can have more, you can. Chad, that's normal chess though. But yes, you can have more than one queen in normal chess. Yep. That's it. Yeah, Chad, so you're not a big chess player, huh? You know what? If you have any interest, Chad, you see how you just asked and like me in the community just answered your question for you? All levels welcome here, man. There are people hanging out here that do not even play chess. We play? I think I played 2 games today. We streamed for an hour and 18 minutes. And I played 2 3-minute games of chess. We're talking about recording. We're talking about our plan to make the chessboard musical. Oh, I know you could have your queen, but you wouldn't have to get your pawn to the other side. Well, yeah, I can have this queen. But in normal chess, if I get my pawns to the other side, I can make more queens. If you're talking about another variation of chess where there are multiple queens, I'm sure there's games like that. I could set one up. Set up a position. Clear board. Check me. Just hear me out. Like this, for instance. Right? Maybe not this exact one, but yeah. I mean, and this is what you would call a variation of chess, a chess variant. I feel a queen trade coming on. Oh no, you can have your queen, but you wouldn't have to get to the other side. William Wilbur says, I don't play chess well. Okay. David Oliver says, I don't play chess much. I just enjoy your streams. David Oliver, I'm telling you guys, you don't know how much I love everybody for what they bring to the stream. All the way from David Bassett with his professional chess level to all the people that are just like CJ Reed asking questions about his that London, and we kind of looked at a couple things. Hopefully it'll help him. Really, I just sent him to the Grandmaster videos on YouTube is what I really sent him. And all the way down to somebody like David Oliver who comes and takes part in the stream and says, I don't play chess much. I just enjoy your streams. Thank you. That makes me feel good, man. Chad Milliner says, oh, yeah, that's exactly the same as mine. I used to play back in the day. Chad, this is like chess on steroids, man. You played chess like this. That's crazy. I don't even know what to do. That's fun. It looks fun. Dave Joy says, it's been interesting. I wouldn't know where to start with playing an instrument or recording music. There's just some songs I like and some songs I don't. Yep. Yeah, dude, you know, some people think that, like, because you play an instrument, that you love music more than someone that doesn't. But that can't be true. Not for everybody. Like, it's very possible the person on the planet that loves music more than anybody can't carry a tune in the bucket. But they feel it more. This is not something we can gauge, right? But I'm saying, like my friend Jose, my hairstylist, the best hairstylist in the world, and one of my great friends. At one of my open mics, when I was interviewing people for the open mic 2-year celebration, which, by the way, if you go to Charlie Sardo on YouTube, you can see that 2-year open mic anniversary, I think it's called. Charlie Sardo on YouTube, 2-year open mic anniversary. That right there. And my friend Jose, he sings good, man. We went to a karaoke contest. We just wanted to go check out this club because we're thinking about booking our band at this club. We went up there to eat. Jose went with us, It was karaoke night, and they were having a contest, $50 first prize. We all sang. I think, did I sing? I think I sang. Courtney sang, Courtney's a very good professional singer. And Jose sang. Jose won. He won $50. He's a good singer, okay? And he starts off on his interview for the open mic by saying I'm not a musician, but and it's like, he's a good singer, man. He's probably listening to music right now, and I'm not. I mean, I'm listening to my backing tracks because of the stream. He is very, very passionate about music. He hears a good song, he learns it. He gets passionate about it. He'll go sing it at karaoke. He's a musician. He's not strumming chords. You know what I'm saying? He's a singer, man. He's a singer. Yeah, got a little bit sidetracked on that. Did you see the variant that has camels? No, David Hume, I haven't. Yeah, that was with the Dave Joyce. Some songs I like and some songs I don't. Yeah, I got you. And I mean, okay, technically a musician means someone who makes music normally with an instrument, okay? But the thing about it is, that by definition is what it is. But that doesn't make a freaking musician any better than anybody that doesn't play a musician. It doesn't mean they know more. Well, they might know more technically about music. Might be able to, they might know a few more words, right? But it doesn't mean that they have a closer connection to it than you. You might even say odds are they probably would. But that's not it doesn't mean that. When my friend called, he said everyone else is a musician. I mean, I guess technically he's not a musician, but he was kind of saying it like he wasn't included in the group, and he's 1,000,000% included in the group. Enjoy talk radio much more than music, dude. Shallon Below, 1,000,000% talk radio guy, man. The only reason musicians are able to exist is because there are people that love to listen to music. Bill Stevens, this is a great point, right? Like riding a bike, you never forget how to play chess, says Chad. Very cool. Rhodes, good day, Rhodes. Dave Joyce says, I finished the analysis of that line I shared in the exclusive Chill subscribers only group. Guys, the advanced French 12s move deep. If you were one of the people looking at playing the French at the last workshop, go check it out. We will start on the Exchange French tomorrow. I need to check that out. William Wilburn. I think sometimes musicians get bogged down in the technical aspect of music, and fans just want to hear what sounds good. Neither is right or wrong, just the way people listen differently. Yeah, William Wilburn, something I learned a long time ago, because music it's audible, man. I mean, you can have visual too. Headlock Gaming. Did anyone come from the Headlock Gaming raid? Thank you, Dwayne Riebling, guys from Headlock Gaming invited his viewers. He is the Mortal Kombat World Champion. Well, I don't know. I don't think he might be, but he's my Mortal Kombat World Champion. And he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You guys are into Mortal Kombat, some retro gaming from a really freaking nice guy. He has a big community, bigger than this one, not better, but bigger. My point is he's a successful streamer, man. And he's a really nice guy. So if you're interested in Mortal Kombat, bam. It won't let me type gaming. So I'm just going to type Headlocked. It's Headlocked Gaming, like that. Check him out, Mortal Kombat. He's cool, dude. If you do, say, hey, Charlie Sardo sent me. He has one of my shirts. He bought a merch shirt. He literally comes over here and hangs out because he likes the chill vibes. Just like you guys. Jason Sexton, Warren Rhodes, Michael Granados. Jonathan Collins. I turn the volume down, guys. When did freaking Michael Granados are you here? Michael Granados with the 950 freaking stars. Michael, tell me you're still here. Dave Joyce gave 100 when he came in. Thank you, Dave Joyce. Michael Granados, tell me you're still here. Did he say anything? The guy drops 950 stars, and I'm a freaking chump. I'm over here talking about explaining stuff to you guys. Hey, dude. First off, thank you for being here, because I would have felt like crap. I'd be like, Courtney would be like, how was your day? I'd be like, well, like I dropped 950 stars and I didn't even say thank you to him because I'm a freaking piece of crud streamer. She'd be like, it's okay, you can do better tomorrow. Just be sure to don't forget to say thank you. I was taught to say thank you. When I'm at the freaking restaurant and ask for a straw, when the waitress hands it to me, I say thank you. I tell my kids, whenever someone hands you something, you say thank you. When a cop hands you a ticket, you say thank you. You say thank you when someone hands you something. Get in that habit, You be polite. That's just being polite. You know what I mean? It's just freaking manners. You know what I mean? So it kills me when I miss a an alert, man. I had turned it down for some reason. Oh yeah, I turned it down when I brought the guitar, I think. But man, what a great stream, man. We did our recap of the FIDE Blitz Championship. We got some Blitz games in. We talked about all kinds of recording things. You guys now know not to use Phantom Power on a ribbon mic. Michael Granado says, no problem, brother. You're interacting with your people. Yeah, man. Yeah, well, you're here too, man. And I appreciate that very much. So, yeah, that's what I do, man. That's why I stream. I'm telling you. And I'll tell you, it's so much fun to have a stream that has life. You know what I mean? Starting out, no one's there. So you just, okay, I'm going to talk. Okay, we're going to do the challenge where we play, we're going to practice against the computer. We're going to practice this position against the computer, and then you look over and it says one viewer, and you're like, oh, hey, how you going, man? What's going on? And before you're done talking, it says 0 viewers. You're like, so I'm going to be playing against the computer, and you just try and say stuff. You know what I mean? But when you build up a little bit of a community, people that like to get involved, like Tibbs Jake, thank you for the like. George, Jason Sexton, and Warren Rhodes, and Michael Granados, thank you guys for the likes. It really helps the stream. When you build up a little bit of community that you can actually have a conversation with, oh my God, it's so much fun. I feel bad for people that are starting out, but you know what? Gotta start out, man. You gotta start out, and you gotta learn how to talk anyway. It's almost better when you start that no one's watching. Because normally, like, I sucked when I first started. No problem, brother. Okay, got that. Okay, George. Michael Granada says you have built a solid community, man. Much love to you. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it, man. And thank you for the 950 and the kind words. Mean a lot. And then Jay Cook comes in with the 50 and the 50. Who was here for the early stream, guys? I streamed chess from 3 a.m. to about 6:30 a.m. this morning, guys. That was crazy. It was fun, though, and I liked staying up late because I like to make myself exhausted. Sean Joseph Hypes with the stars. Can we get some hypes? Can we get some stars hype for Sean Joseph Hypes? Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't Sean Joseph Hypes gave it a like, but still. Okay, so but Sean Joseph, thank you for the like. I'm sorry, I misread that alert. That was Jay Cook's second 50. Jay Cook, thank you for. We're still going to get the hype because Sean Joseph Hypes is in the chat. It helps to have the Wolfman Jack vibe that provides and always abides. Love the late night stream. That's when I get off work. Oh, really, man? Cool. Hey, Jay Williams, man. Share the stream. Thank you, Jay. The Jay Cook and Jay Williams come around mysteriously at the same time, folks. Dave Joy says, yep, I was there for an hour or so. It was in normal time of day here, though. Yeah. That's a trip, man. I saw so many people. Harrison Linton was here. So many people. I'm like, how are you guys here right now? But you also play the tournament. But you also will be here at 3 p.m. when the stream starts. It's like, I guess there's just a lot of people, right? Okay, we're taking El Centro. Look at this, guys. The computer thinks these are the best moves. Okay. Oh, I can't castle? Oh, man. It's like I want to do this, but I feel like it's dumb because that's like getting your rook out early, right? I want to do this, but that's going to weaken my king. I think this is the move. This is the move. Guys, I'm playing against Stockfish, okay? Stockfish is going to crush me. Stockfish, I'm playing against a 3,200 player right now. But I think white is better. Nope. Queen FE2 was best. Okay. Well, we're going to go and play it now. Oh, wait. We'll play here. Oh, I lost a pawn. No. I could win a pawn. But check. And now black is better, even though I'm winning a pawn, or am I down a pawn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Okay, that's good. He could come out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, it's 3,200. I'm getting off of this. Birds of a feather, says Jay Williams. Hype the 50s. Yeah, man. Thank you for the 50s. All right, guys. I got to call it, man. I'll be back for some Warzone in a little while. I'm going to call my girlfriend, and then I'm just going to go. We're doing a 100 drop-in challenge on Warzone 2, guys. I think we did 11 or 13 or something last night. So we're gonna get back onto those drops. We're doing hot drops, man. I am dropping to the craziest, psychoest roof there is, and just trying to kill as many people as I can. And we by doing that, we had a 17th place 3 kill win. Not 3 kill, not win. 17th place with 3 kills last night, which is not bad for dropping like a psycho, because I'm not the best player in town, but I'm acting like it. It's kind of fun. And we have an actual counter, guys. Check out the counter. This is gonna look weird, but look at it. See that though? There's a counter, and I can push the button, and it goes up 1. Or if I hold it down, it goes down 1. See, that just looks weird because I will be doing like this, guys. We'll be doing this, and then the game will be behind us. Think about adding some fire flames. What do you guys think? Should I get some fire flames to the hot drops? I think that'd be really cool. That's what we should do. All right, guys. I'll be back for a little bit with some Warzone for a hot drop number 15. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks to all the mods. Thank you, Jay Cook, Michael Granados, Nathan Tyler Watson, man. With a 500, man. Thank you for the stars. Dave Joyce with 100. Thank you guys for the stars. Really helps the stream. If you guys are interested in becoming a supporter and you want to support the stream, click that button for more information. It really helps. And you get behind the scenes footage, stickers for chat, and more. Love you guys. Catch you guys later. Bam.